What is going on, you guys? It's your girl Diana back at you with another YouTube video. So earlier today we got a brand new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer, and it was a really long trailer. So we have a lot of information to cover today so that we can actually know what exactly is going on and what you might have missed in the trailer. So let's go ahead and hop over to the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet website and see what info they have there for us and see if we can maybe just find a couple of things that we might have missed watching the trailer for the first time. And give this video a thumbs up if you are a Pokemon fan so that we can push it out to the YouTube algorithm so that more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet fans can see this breakdown. And of course, if you would like another way to support the channel, feel free to check out the merch store. The link is down below in the description. I have all kinds of fun stuff on there, and all my socials are listed down below as well. But let's hop into this breakdown. Okay, I want to start off with our new Pokemon evolution for Girafarig. So I'm going to hop over to the Pokemon tab and see what the tea is on this little guy. Okay, so Girafarig living in the Paldea region will evolve into this Pokemon. Wow, what a lovely description. Okay, long neck Pokemon. It's still a normal psychic type, and it's got the abilities Cudchew and Armor Tail. Very nice. Let's find out about its tail being its head now, because that's weird. The head of its main body and the head on its tail combined. As a result of its evolution, the head of its main body and the head from its tail have become one. Both Girafarig's brains are connected through thick nerves, increasing its psychic energy, and it can emit psychic waves from the antennae on its head. It's always mindful of its surroundings, and while it can detect danger in an instant, there are times when its body cannot react as fast as its two brains can think. I'm dead. The head from its tail is equipped for both offense and defense. The thick, sturdy head from its tail provides good defense for the head of the main body. When the head of its tail closes its mouth, Girafarig whips its long neck around in an attack that deals brutal physical damage. I'm pretty sure giraffes actually do that in real life. I need to like insert a video of a giraffe just like slamming its neck against another one, because I feel like I saw that on like National Geographic or something. The force of this attack is said to be able to pulverize stone and crush steel beams. Jesus. Okay, let's find out about its new ability, Cudchew. Girafarig's ability, Cudchew, is a new ability appearing for the first time in these titles. When a Pokemon with this ability eats a berry, it will eat it one more time at the end of the next turn. Okay, that's kind of cool. So if you have like a berry, like in this case it has a Steerus berry, you get the effects whenever it chews it the first time and at the end of the next turn. That's kind of cool. It's a good way to take advantage of some berries. New ability, Armor Tail. Girafarig's ability, Armor Tail, is another new ability appearing for the first time in these titles. It makes the opposing Pokemon unable to use priority moves. Wow, that's actually a really cool ability. Okay, that's definitely gonna come in handy. Maybe I might need to put this thing on my team. Okay, cool. So Girafarig, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. We're definitely gonna go over some more speculative Pokemon that I think we might have just like been too distracted to notice in the trailer, because I literally mentioned it last time. There was like that little circle with all the Pokemon, so we'll go over those later too. But first, I just want to see what it has in the news section. It looks like we have 3 new articles, so let's just start with jump into a Paldean journey. Oh, this is literally just the trailer. Never mind. Make a perfect profile. Okay, so this is talking about the trainer profile where you literally take selfies and you have it as your like profile picture, and then it's got all the info about you as a trainer. So let's see, make the perfect profile. The profile app is where you can see what you've achieved during your adventures, such as how many badges you've gathered, how far along you've come with completing the Pokedex, and even the number of sandwich recipes you've discovered. It also shows the Pokemon you're currently traveling with, and you can set a profile picture using just the right combination of outfits, hairstyles, poses, and filters. Oh, we got filters! Wow! As well, trying to make a profile that's uniquely you. By selecting hide info from your adventure records, you can view your profile photo in its entirety. Okay, so you can like zoom in on it, but okay. So it looks like it's gonna say, oh, it literally has a counter for how many shiny badges or shiny Pokemon that you've actually battled. That's kind of cool. I'm wondering if like the recipes collected is like something that you collect along the way while you're like adventuring around Paldea, or if it's gonna be something that's added to your profile after you make the sandwich in the picnic. I do find it interesting that there is a shiny Pokemon battled section. Like, does that mean that our shiny rates are increased in this game or what? Because obviously shinies are hard to come by. So this makes me question why they would add a section for shiny Pokemon battled unless they are increasing shiny rates, which could be good for shiny hunters. I personally do not have the patience to shiny hunt, so more power to you if you do, but if the shiny rates are increased, It's good for people like me. Okay, and the last article that we have here says, introducing the TM machine, a handy device that can make TMs. So this is that thing that we saw in the trailer that I actually thought was really cool. So from the sound of it, just because it's like the TM machine, you have to make them, it sounds like we are gonna be having single-use TMs again. So, but let's find out. A technical machine, or TM for short, is a tool that allows Pokemon to learn new moves. In these titles, there is a piece of equipment installed at every Pokemon Center called a TM machine, which allows trainers to make their own TMs. TMs can be made using League Points, LP for short, and materials dropped by wild Pokemon after the battle. LP can be obtained as you advance the story or by trading materials from Pokemon. Find moves you want your Pokemon to learn at the TM machine and try making it a TM. The selection of TMs available for you to make grows as you continue your adventure. A single TM can only be used once. Okay, so they are single use, but if you have enough LP and the right materials from Pokemon, you can make as many as you'd like using the TM machine. Think carefully about what moves you want your Pokemon to learn to expand your strategic arsenal. Okay, and so this is what it's gonna look like when you use the TM machine. So it looks like it's gonna have how many League Points you need to make it, and however many of what item you need in order to make that TM. Which, since it costs League Points to make the TMs, I feel like this is gonna be like similar to when you buy items at the marts, and like obviously you use your money to buy items. So I don't think it's gonna be like a threshold that you have to hit. Like, you need 400 League Points to make this TM however many times you want. Like, I think you're gonna have to be able to have that many League Points at all times in order to make the TM. So if you only had 400 League Points, you would only have enough for one of these TMs. And if you had 1,000 League Points, you could make 2 of this TM, but then like you would lose that 1,000 League Points and you would have to gain it back by playing the game, obviously. Okay, so now that we've gone over all of the official stuff that we have found that's like set in stone on the actual website, I do want to go back to the trailer and go back to where we first saw the little mini map thing after they showed Girafarig's evolution. So this little thing right here, it looks like they have 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4. It looks like they have 4 Pokemon there that we have no idea what they are. We have 2 mice on there. We have a parrot. Something is behind the parrot and the mice. I don't know what it is. It kind of maybe looks like an owl. I don't know. I can't really tell. It's literally covered by everything. And then we have this like tiny little mushroom brick thing. I have no idea what that is, but they literally just teased 4 new Pokemon that we haven't seen yet, which I feel like there's so many more Pokemon that we're going to be introduced to, but I like that they did this like really sneakily. And then something else that I actually missed and somebody else pointed out to me was that it looks like there is another new Pokemon in the background during the selfie portion of the trailer. Okay, I went ahead and paused it, and if you look over where it has all of the things that you can do to like rotate the camera, reset it, whatever, and hide everything, it looks like there's this weird bug Pokemon, because obviously everyone's looking over at like this guy taking a selfie and then of course the little cute Paldean Wooper, but if you look behind that entire menu, there's a bug. It's got big yellow eyes, it's got little antennas and like little yellow balls on the end of its antennas, so that's something. That's literally something. So now it looks like we have a total of 5 Pokemon that they just kind of scattered throughout the trailer without even mentioning. And the last thing that I kind of wanted to touch on is the picnics, because whose egg is that? And how is this mechanic gonna work? Like, are you gonna have to have certain Pokemon in your party while you're picnicking to get a specific type of egg, or what? I also find the sandwich thing kind of hilarious, but it does seem a little weird that it takes 10 minutes to create this sandwich. I mean, it does give you perks, but I feel like this is gonna be something that is very time consuming, and it better be worth my while. But I think the main things here, besides everything we learned on the actual website, is who are these 4 Pokemon in the mini-map, and who's that bug? But that is all of the new info that I have for you on the latest Scarlet and Violet trailer. Hopefully you found this video helpful and I was able to answer some questions that you might have had watching the trailer for the first time. I would love to hear what you guys think about the trailer down below in the comments. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys.